Hello and welcome to yet another of our streams. Well, not yet another because today we are having an interview, another interview, actually a bit of a retake of the previous interview. Sometimes you have to do that. Okay, so today we have our guest, Benjamin. Hi, Benjamin.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Very well, very well. We have some nice weather here in the Basque Country and here in Iran. It's going to be 25 degrees, so should be a nice day.
Okay, well, we have a nice weather here in Poland, but I'd wish for 25 degrees. Okay, Benjamin, before we start, just quickly introduce yourself to some of our viewers because they may be new here.
Mm.
They might just not know you yet, even though you've been here already.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Benjamin Moragrega. My family's from the Basque Country, but I was born in the United States. Um, been project manager here for Good Truck for a year. I'm really liking my experience here. Today, I'm going to be introducing the connecting freight feature that we have incorporated into our TMS, and how different Good Truck clients can take advantage of uploading loads, taking loads from the system, etc. So it'll be a nice presentation today.
Yeah. So, as Benjamin already told you, today we're going to be talking about connecting freight, and I guess without further ado, we can cut to our today's topic. So, Benjamin, what is connecting freight?
So what Connecting Freight is it's a private platform for GoodCheck clients to look for loads. So a lot of transport companies, they'll use a lot of freight forwarding services where they have to pay, monthly fees. But obviously with our GoodCheck clients, we have, better rates for offer. So pretty much only GoodCheck clients can have access to this platform, and they can also publish their own loads as well between each other. So we're pretty much trying to connect the different transportation companies within Gure Truck, where they can exchange loads that they currently have. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna enter truck controller here.
Yes.
Okay. So as you can see here, this direct link here, it says connecting freight. Okay. So currently there are 14 active public loads pending to be contracted. Okay. So these are loads for offer. So if we click this link here, still loading here, we can see that these are the available loads that are currently on the mapping system. We also have a nice filter system. So, I mean, like imagine that you have, for example, like 200 loads that are on the map. You can filter them by region, by country of origin. So if I want to only look for loads that are in Germany, for example, I can filter them. So I can see that there's currently 4 loads available in Germany. You have the price here, okay? But what's even neater, even more neat, is that we can see the loads on the Google Maps. So if we click on the maps, we see these little icons on the maps here. So we don't currently have any loads in Poland, but today we're going to publish a load for Poland today. But for example, if we wanted to see, for example, Paris, right? There's a transportation company, they're interested in loads that are in Paris. You click on this little truck here. So we can say that there's 2 loads in Paris. So you can see the person that you have to contact, their mobile phone, the email, and the deadline when the final date of the availability of the load is. Here, the person that's creating the load, they can put all of the dimensions here of the load, the final price, and if there's any like comments that they need to, pretty much like any important information. Like for example, if they needed to keep it cold, 22 tons, 0 pallets, things like that. So any specific information would go in this, and we'll type some of that in today. So yeah, this is how you would look for loads in the connecting freight.
Okay. Could you now please go over the exact steps of publishing the load?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's various steps. So what we have to do is when we're in Fleet Manager, everything is going to start with your merchandise. Okay. So the way that we have it designed in the back end of the system is when you are configuring your products that you're going to be transporting. For example, we'll create a new one. Okay. Description. Matt, what do you want to ship today?
Let's say potatoes.
Potatoes. Okay. Anything special about these potatoes?
Well, no, just normal potatoes, I guess.
Potatoes. Okay. All right. Let's say that we keep these potatoes like I don't know, in pallets, right? So like box pallets, for example. Okay. So we need to put a tariff here. We can put a tariff by quantity. So we can put them on Euro pallets here. So we can save it. So now we have our product here, potatoes here, pallets. Okay. We're going to click this plus sign right here. And then we will put it again. Potatoes, box pallets, customer reference number 1515M. Public comment type, fragile. Please keep at, for example, 15 Celsius. Okay. So here, you also have a private comment that would be only available to you, the user, in your account. And again, this public comment is also available in the app in the load order. Okay. That the load order was what popped up on the maps. So here we have the merchandise type. Okay. So here you have all these various types of categories that you can filter the load. So it can be a general load, it can be a temperature controlled load. Like for example, if you're transporting like milk, right, you have to keep it at a certain temperature, right? And vice versa. So today we're just going to put a general load. And then here is the most important thing. In order for you to upload your shipment onto the connecting freight, you have to select the vehicle and the box or the trailer. So you can see here, only for freight exchange, connecting freight. So we would select the vehicle, okay? Let's say a rigid truck. In the trailer, let's say a mega trailer. So we would add this. If we don't have this, we cannot upload it into the connecting freight. Okay, it's a very important element that we have in the configuration process. Okay, so we go ahead and we'll save this. Okay, so now we'll go through the steps of publishing a proper load. Okay, so as you can refer to make a normal load through all the steps, through all these different buttons here, you can refer to our last video, correct?
Yep.
Right, Matt? So we can go over building load in 10 stages. Okay, so we'll start with the new load. We'll go ahead and select our client. Okay, let's see here. Lisboa Foods. No, Oporto Mariscos. This is our client. Reference number 1515M. Okay. So the routes, let's see here. We'll go from Warsaw to Hamburg. So we can see the routes here. So this will be our particular journey for today. We're going to be going from Warsaw to Hamburg. Okay. Let's say that it ships out today.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say 8 o'clock. Time. Let's give the driver until Saturday morning. Okay, so we see the distance here. Let's have him stop in Berlin. Let's say that he makes another delivery there. So we add that here, so it recalculates the distance. I'll go ahead and save. So it increased there. So now we'll go ahead and we'll pick the product that we currently created. And what was that, Matt? What are we shipping today?
Well, we're shipping potatoes today.
Exactly. Very good. So let's see here. And here it is, potatoes. Potatoes box pallets. We can add that, right? Fragile, please keep at 13 Celsius. We can add this here. Okay, so our pallets are based on units here. So let's say that we're gonna ship 60 units. Okay. 60 pallets are gonna be shipped. And let's see here. We'll just use this beer pallets that I have that's already in the configuration. So what you can do is with tariffs, if you want to customize the tariffs for the product, you can. So if you want to say that it's 55 euros per pallet, for example, if I were to click this tariff, it'd be 55 times 60. Okay, so if I click on this and I can save it, okay, it'll automatically calculate the price.
Oh,
okay, with the IVA, with the IVA, the tax, and everything that I have implemented in the back end of the client's information. So yeah, I mean, it's a really time saver. It's like a an automatic calculator, so it's nice to have. So we'll say that it's a full load. Okay. Any extra costs you can add here, like let's say 500. Let's say here, poll tax. New document signed. Obviously, we're going from different countries, so we need a CMR. Okay. And we will go ahead and save. And approve. So now we'll go ahead and we'll assign the load. Okay. So this is our load here, Warsaw. Okay. We can see the product information here. And as you can see, vehicles and trailers, the trailers that we selected, rigid truck and mega trailer, check. So you know that if you don't have that, you can't publish onto the connecting freight. So for example, if we were to take a look at this one here, it doesn't have anything. So for example, this load, if you go to the next processes, you won't be able to access the connecting freight. So we'll go here, create the journey. Okay. So here's very important. In our TMS, we have 2 steps. First step says create journey step by step, which is recommended for journeys with multiple trips, freight exchange. And this would be a normal recommended for one-way trips. Okay. So we click here, for the connecting freight, the freight exchange 1. So you're going to be selecting the user account because you are the one that's going to be publishing the load. I click Mora Grega Transporte. Okay. So it'll bring me to this screen. Okay. Now let's say that this is the total price of the load. You can make your price more competitive. Okay. If you want to, it doesn't have to be the final offer. Okay. So the whole point of the freight exchange is for transportation companies to be able to negotiate between each other. So like, let's say that you want to make the load a bit cheaper to take. We can just offer it today for 3,000. Okay. So we can manipulate the price. Okay. We can say 22 to 24 tons. Boxed Euro pallets. Do you have any questions, by the way?
So far, no.
Okay.
I'm just letting you talk because, well, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like publishing a lot. So
Yes. Please keep at 13 degrees. Right, so here the public journey, this will appear in the application in Truck Controller, and it will appear on the Google Maps when it disappears. So it's 22 to 24 tons, box zero pallet, please keep at 13 degrees, etc. Okay, so this is it. Again, we can see our additional routes here. Okay, okay. So we'll go ahead and save and approve. Now, we'll go back here. So now we're going to get into the publishing, okay? The publishing, all right? So we go to step 3. Now we're going to publish the load onto the maps, okay? So we'll filter these out. So origin country, it was in Poland, right? So we know that. So if we filter this, okay, we have a lot of loads, and then we know that it was going to Germany. So we can filter it here. So we have these loads here. Let's see if we click this. Okay. All right. So then obviously these loads here, there's a freight legend. Here it says freight not published, freight published, and freight expired. Okay. So as you can see, these red ones, they're currently null and void. Okay. So this green one, we know that it's ours because it hasn't been published yet. So let's go ahead and publish this. So we click this, client ID 265. The deadline could be like, let's say today, and we'll only have it for offer until 5 o'clock, 5:30. So all the clients who go to truck have until 5:30 today to make an offer on this load, okay? Because it's going to take off at 8 o'clock, right? So we'll publish the freight. So it's been published. This is my email. So the user in the user account, you will automatically have your email registered to your account. So you publish it through your email through Good Truck or the email of your company, more or less. You approve it. So now we can see that I went into yellow status. So it's yellow now. We can click on this. Surnames, Benjamin Moragrega, email bmoragrega@goodtruck.com, phone number, okay? So now let's go to the maps here. To the connecting freight. And we can see the loads on the map. Here it is. Here's the offer, right? There we go. We click on this. We click on the box. So we have contact information here. This is the Good Truck Client Manager. Okay, that's responsible. Okay, that would be your contact. And then here we have the public comment that we added. Here we have the load details for the journey. So we can save this. So here, this is the load order form that they will need. Okay, it has 60 units, offer 3,000, public comment, distance. So you have all of the information that you need for the load order. Okay, so currently this is in Spanish, but we can pretty much modify this into about 18 languages that we have registered in the truck controller, including Polish as well.
30. 30 or 13?
13.
13. Yeah, okay. 30 would be
Did I say 30 languages? No.
No, I must have heard it wrong. Okay, yeah. Well, that applies all. Yeah.
So now let's say, for example, that someone's interested in taking this. So, ring, Benjamin, I'm interested in taking this load. I'll take it for 3,000, vice versa. I'm like, okay. So you would negotiate between yourselves. And then what I would go ahead and do is I would assign the person that wants to take the load to this particular load. So I would click this little truck here.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to bring me to this screen. Okay, so I have to create a journey for the person that wants to take it. Okay, so we charge per vehicle. Okay, and the driver. Okay, but the prices now for the connecting freight really haven't been established. So, but we can go. I mean, but that will be public in the near future. So we'll go ahead. This journey only contains one trip. Okay. So let's say that that it's going to be subcontracted. So like, let's say the person that want to take it is Transport This One. Okay. So I go ahead and select his company's information. So he's a Goody Truck client. Okay. I would select the vehicle that he's going to take. I would select the driver, and I would select the trailer. Okay. So what's also neat is that we know that this since Juan is a Goody Truck client, that his driver is registered through the GPS. So in the connecting freight, you'll also be able to follow your merchandise where it's going through the Truck Controller app.
Okay, so you can like, if you have the app, you can like track the entire route, the entire merchandise.
You can track. Yeah, you can track it. But the thing is, if the mobile phone is off, there's no way to track it. So the mobile phone would have to be on. Yeah. It's like, oh no, I only have like 10% battery, you know, but yeah, so making sure that we have functional mobile phones, you're able to follow it. Okay. So now, let's see here. Let me select new trip here. Sorry, let me select this again. Okay, making sure everything's correct. Save the trip. I'll go ahead and save this down here. Okay. I say yes. So I'm going to send the notifications to Ivan. Okay. The last demonstration in the TMS video, I showed you the screen of the pallets and how the driver can confirm all that information. Do you remember? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'll send the notifications here. Approve. Okay. And I'll refresh. I'll go to journeys. And let's go to the connecting freight. See the loads on the map. So now you see that the load isn't available anymore here in Poland.
Okay.
So it's been
disappeared. Sort of.
It's been taken. Yep. So it's not it's unavailable anymore for official offer. And we can go ahead and close this. And all the driver does is he would go onto the Truck Controller app. Let's see here. He would go here. And he would just go ahead and he would, let me confirm all this information here. So yeah, it goes, you know, Warsaw, Hamburg. Confirm this. Pallets received. You have the pallet calculator there. Go ahead, 10.
By the way, remember that you can ask questions on chat. That's to our viewers, if you have any, obviously, and we will answer them well as quickly as possible.
So, let's see here. So yes, that's it. That's pretty much all of the steps for the connecting freight. Do we have any questions from our viewers today?
We do not. Which I guess, since you explained everything here about publishing the load, we've sent our potatoes from Warsaw to Hamburg. Obviously, virtual potatoes. There was no loads published. In reality. So yeah, I guess with that, we can cut to our next question, which is who can like use this service? Who is it designated for? Which like group of our clients?
So the group of our clients are going to be pretty much transport companies that are looking to take loads. So once we have loads officially for public offer, that is when we expect to launch. Currently, we don't have any loads officially for offer, but these are the steps in which you would take in order to how to use it. Okay, but again, it would be only based for Good Truck clients, private platform
Mm-hmm.
for available loads, and they can also publish their own loads if they feel like they might have a load that other Good Truck clients are interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. And how can our clients or future clients get this service? Like, how do they access all that?
So the thing is that they would be contracted through Fleet. I mean, when you log in, okay, um, it, what they'd have to do is they would have to go here, and they only have to contract one vehicle. Okay, so you just have to have one vehicle that's contracted through Fleet. Okay, and then that would give you access in order to take, because pretty much it's your vehicle that's taking that load. So if you just have a fleet vehicle with GPS, you can take that particular load.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay, so I guess last and perhaps one of the most important questions, what does Connect and Fright has to offer in comparison to like why is it better than the other like solutions on the market?
Okay,
Um, yeah.
interesting. Okay, I like this question. I like this question a lot. So what it is, a lot of freight forwarding platforms. So for example, if you were to go to like W Transnet, a lot of these platforms they're open to the public. All you just need is a user account, and that's it. There's a lot of fake loads out there that aren't real. People that try and pretty much pirate, and it's not a very secure platform. But with ours, we know who we do business with. We know our clients. We know their payment history. So, and obviously they're contracted through a lot of different services that we have here at Good Truck. So, when it comes to security, and good loads to take for your particular business. Ours is when it comes to security, ours really outperforms the rest of the freight forwarding platforms by far.
Okay. So yeah, as you can see, our platform, like not just connecting freight, like not just the connecting freight thing, but in general, Track Controller is just much safer than all the other platforms on the market.
Yeah. And
Okay,
cheaper, and
Benjamin.
cheaper, and cheaper,
Oh yeah, and cheaper, exactly.
and cheaper.
Which is especially relevant for like smaller companies, all of that. So it's like tailored for everyone, really.
Mm.
Um, so Benjamin, do you have anything more to add?
No, no, no. I mean, if there's any, I guess, any questions in the future that we might, any client might have, feel free to contact me. You have my contact information. You can email me at b.moragrega@gooditruck.com. And no, thanks for having me here today. I really enjoyed my time with you guys, and hopefully there will be another presentation here in the near future.
Yeah. With this being said, we arrived at the end of our interview. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for explaining everything in detail, in depth. Now we know essentially everything there is to know about connecting freight. So to our viewers, if you have any more questions or whatever, you can always you can obviously ask Benjamin on his email, as he already said, and you have also all the contact information here on our screen, like beneath like Benjamin's screen, you can see like there's our Facebook, our Instagram, our YouTube, our Twitter, and our LinkedIn. And on those, you can also like write to us. If you write to Instagram, on Instagram, there is even a high chance that I will answer. So yeah, feel free to contact us if you have any more questions. And that's it from us for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening to us. And
thank
see you
you.
next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.